Oh, can you hear me? Do you hear the radio in the back? All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn it down. BLN, can you hear me? Cool. Are we live?
Be live, but we are here.
I trust you.
But have they started their game? Oh, they are in the lobby.
We're in the lobby.
All right, I'm just
99 overall Cowboys. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, Daniel.
All right. I just added channel. I added everyone.
Nice.
So they should be good to go. I just don't know if our audio levels are okay or whatnot. I literally just got into here. If the
Hey,
chat,
listen.
if anyone in the chat wants to let us know if anything needs adjustment, we're here.
Connor called me out. You know, he said I don't do enough for your BL, so now I'm gonna make sure I do enough for BL.
Yeah, especially when we play stinky, terrible Madden. What a waste of time.
Trash ass game, huh?
Trash ass game. We just play college football.
Worst game ever.
Yeah. Worst game ever. Worst game ever.
All
right, folks.
Let's be fair to these guys. What do you see in today's game? Who you got?
Honestly, this is a very historic moment in the history of Better League. As far as I know, tracking 52 seasons, this is the very first time a losing record has ever made the playoffs. So, Connor has not been that terrific. He's gotten kind of lucky with these force wins, and the rest of his division either leaving the league or giving up on the league. But he is here. He is NFC North champion. But with that being said, I probably have Alex. Alex has still been very efficient. If Hero wasn't back in the league as the Eagles, he'd probably be the 1 seed. Been really efficient with Ritter as always, as Wyatt takes the first play of the game up to second and inches.
Yeah, I probably agree with you. Not that I don't mean this as a shot at Connor, but I doubt his head's really in it or his heart's really in it. Like, he's here, he wants to finish off that's great. I agree to that, but is he going to be a sweaty mess like he normally would be?
Mm-hmm. As that screen is blown up, Cameron there with the tackle.
But I do think I do think Connor has a chance to win. I don't think Alex is overly unbeatable, but I will say I think Alex also wins.
For sure, as Alex, another pass to Wyatt, another quick one down to the flat. You're gonna have to see a lot of that from Alex, and Connor's probably gonna have to hard flat because Alex will always take that easy read.
Yes, he's flat merchant. He's gonna, as soon as it's open, he's gonna take his 2, 3, 4 yards and then he's gonna go upfield. That's it. He does not like to throw it downfield unless it's a corner route to CeeDee Lamb.
RJ Canty bullying that defense. Potential Hall of Fame running back. Maybe his final game of his career if he goes down, but regardless,
that was
career from the kid.
That's a nice run. I don't like those traps. I'm not sure if Connor has inside stuff or not, but trap with inside stuff's pretty rough.
Intercepted! I think it's actually... What are you doing?
God.
Oh,
Did he just get bailed out? What? Like, this is why we don't get too cute. Like, just go win the game. I know, like, it is what it is. Just go win the game. Don't be dumb and stupid like this.
Daxton Hill, one of the casualties of the four-time champion Cincinnati Bengals. They were the big pick and almost sells out his team. We're going to see, for the very first time in this game, David Hooks. Steele, you know a lot about David Hooks.
Yeah, he was my first draft pick in the first draft. Solid quarterback, came out superstar dev. He was the 7th overall pick. Throwing motion was ass, but solid guy all around. Good family guy.
That's another handoff to Brian. I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Able to get a first down. He had that Johnny North cut, but is he still in free agency at 99 overall? Probably.
He is in free agency. He didn't have any juice.
No juice.
No juice. Yeah.
No juice. This kid Brian must be a team player. The next Christopher Vanyard.
He just does all the little things right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's tough. He just went to the well one too many times there. Would like to see a little play action, get hooks or a little read option. Get him out there too. I'm pretty sure Hooks has, 90 speed? I think he's 90, 91 speed, so.
And that will be a handoff to the backup running back, Green, who was able to cut outside and get some more. Gets cut stick with the 35-yard line.
Nice way to read your blocks there, way to get outside. I like it. Remember when you were linked to David Hooks in that first draft?
Yeah, a lot of rumors circling about where David Hooks would go. Obviously, the athletic freak of that draft, at least at the quarterback position, as it's going to be his first completion to Monroe. David Hooks, 1 for 1.
Nice.
Pretty solid completion for, the man with the slow release. But he's a really good player.
Listen, I wasn't fooled at all. I knew Dan was a standstill quarterback guy.
And there is an end around to Josh Douglas, who one of Connor's favorite AI players of this cycle. Could this be his final game?
It's kind of a sad ending. It does kind of stink we're not going to finish the season before the lottery and everything, but it is kind of sad winding everything down. And, these guys' last games of Madden 24.
Yeah, and you know what? At least we're going out with a bang. We're on Better League Network. We have 2 viewers in the chat. If anyone wants to say hello to the booth, and Ryan with the handoff. That is Robert Ryan, third-year player. 5'9", 205 pounds, tank of a human being, at 96 speed. So
wow,
pretty interesting. Pretty interesting statistics here. The attributes: 85 juke, 86 spin. This guy's a tank. I love his statistics.
So he's a dog.
Yeah,
just a dog out there. Oh.
And he'll try and punch it in on a stretch and touchdown. The 8 and 9 Minnesota Vikings have the lead here.
Yeah, that home stadium, where's that pulse at? Where's that home pulse at?
Yeah, maybe Ritter seeing those wiggly lines. And the kick meter's going at 200 miles an hour.
Skull.
Yeah, skull.
You were the Vikings.
Yeah. I love this. This is one of my favorite stadiums. I love this place.
It is a nice stadium. This was actually the first team I ever was in a Madden CFM.
Really?
Minnesota Vikings. Madden 15.
What's funny, very first team I ever was in Madden CFM, at least in a legit CFM, was the Dallas Cowboys. So, kind of an interesting connection for both of us.
That's nice. Yeah, I remember Teddy Teddy Two Gloves, rookie year. Fun team.
Yeah, the guy I drafted in like season 4 of that cycle,
Oh,
my quarterback, he's going to be the coach of the Alabama Crimson Tide in Better League.
oh,
So
nice.
that's a
Maybe
good
we can get an
connection.
interview with them later.
Hey,
See
Grid's
how he
in the
feels
chat.
about the college team.
How you doing, Grid? How are the vibes today? As McGowan able to get that wide open. Dead.
Oh.
Ritter is 5 for 5 with 1 interception. So I don't know what EA is doing there, but
I wonder if that lateral maybe messed it up or something.
yeah, for sure.
Treated it as like a fumble or something. That's
Read
wild.
option gets blown up.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, man.
You know,
Too small. Oh, he rocked the baby.
Desmond Ritter is one of 2 quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl this cycle. Obviously, Joe Burrow won 4 in a row with Boston's Bengals, and Ritter won season 1 with the Atlanta Falcons with Ben.
Yeah, but who's the other one? Herbert.
Oh, Herbert. Yeah. You don't remember the ones you lost. You don't remember those.
Amnesia.
So
Short
one of
memory.
3 quarterbacks win.
Yeah, hey, maybe he could do it again.
Hey, baby.
Joe Burrow still. Who's got Herbert? Eagles.
Yeah, Herbert's on the Eagles with Hero.
All 3 of the Super Bowl winning quarterbacks on different teams.
Yeah, and they're in good position.
Yeah, Burrow's with the Browns, right?
Yep.
It's kind of crazy.
What's funny is that every time Austin sees Joe Burrow, he just like he gets all like a bad taste in his mouth because like Hootie put him on a fast break out of him and stuff. You know, typical Hootie abilities. And Austin's like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah. He's out here running read options. That's funny.
We are already in the second quarter.
Yep.
This game has flown by so far.
It's the second drive, right?
The 7th completion of the day. We'll call it his 8th attempt.
Yeah, I'd like to see Connor just play a little more shallow. I mean, he is just, kind of letting him dink and dunk, but that's all he's going to do. He's not going to look deeper unless he has like that cover 3 bomb drawn up.
Yeah, for sure. It's either post behind the deep third safety as Wyatt is corner route. Beautiful dot there. Able to get to the 2-yard line. Alex is in business this drive.
There it is. The corner from tight. So what do we it's the eve of the Boston trip. What are we thinking about that too?
Yeah. These are 2 Better League brothers, BLOGs that I guess I'm gonna be seeing tomorrow. Maybe I'll pick them up at the airport.
Yeah, they'll both be in Boston tomorrow after this game. I wonder what they'll talk about.
Have a little debrief over their game.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be miserable if he loses.
And that is a QB sneak blown up on the line. 77 Dexter with a great tackle.
Nice.
Connor takes a lot of pride in his goal line defense. He's talked for like multiple cycles. He's like, man, I got the QB sneak deep down. Never QB sneak.
Yeah. You got to have that nose tackle. If you don't have a nose tackle, you're screwed.
Bubble screen to Gills for an easy touchdown. With an extra point, this game will be tied.
That's good. I want to have some exciting games. Until I get blown out in the divisional round, let's have some exciting wild card games.
Yeah.
Still think Austin after losing. I think Austin lost like his first 3 games and then hasn't lost since.
Yeah, Austin started the season like 1-4 or something. Now he's 13-4.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, it takes used to. You got a new team. You got to try things out. But it looks like he came around and figured it out. Nobody thought he wouldn't.
I'll say this about Austin: the 5-peat is very possible right now. I think the odds the Vegas odds are pretty high for him, as that D line for Dallas finally getting some pressure. David Hooks, loss of 5.
Yeah, the one thing I was really happy about with getting the 1 seed was that I didn't have to play both Austin and Warren.
Yeah.
And if they both win, they will play in the divisional round, which is very nice. And makes it a lot easier.
Very convenient. Yeah, you can. I guess if they're 2 and 3 seeds, it's a 0% chance they'll play in the divisional round.
Yeah.
Guaranteed to play somebody else. That's a pretty good feeling.
Yeah. And I think I want to say Austin plays Rudy, who's another person. You're knocking 2. Like a lot of the tough guys have tough roads. I'm pretty sure Cody plays Will. And not to take away from either of those guys, but obviously they haven't had the success that, Austin and Warren have had. And did Hootie go to the Super Bowl? No. Not this season. But, Hootie's been still up there every season, so.
For sure. You think Boz is going to play Warren on the trip?
Boz is. Let's see. Hopefully they play today.
I'll bring my Xbox. I'll put him for that one.
Yeah, Warren's gonna have to wait till Monday.
As RJ Canty only gets gained of a couple of yards. This game continues to fly by. We've only been really broadcasting for 14 minutes maybe of this game, and we're almost at halftime. Desmond Ridder, another dump off. The RJ Canty makes double juke, psychs him out, and future Hall of Fame running back, wonderful balls carrier, wonderful pass catcher, making some plays here in the playoffs.
That's some nice stick work. I like it. Jukebox is aided, but still got to put those moves in.
That is right, as Gills with the jet touch pass takes it down to the 20-yard line. Alex is now in the red zone, threatening to score with just under 3 minutes to go in the half.
Nice hard cut. That was a nice little hard cut. I want to see Connor. I mean, if you hold him to 3, get the ball back, hopefully with some time, and then get it at half. It's not terrible. Let him get it, if he scores here. But I want to see a little tighten up the defense just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's been pretty easy since that first interception by Alex. We'll see how he plays the clock here for the next 2 minutes. As he will snap it in front of the 2-minute warning, and Canty may get some room, but gets down the 5-yard line, so it'll be first and goal inside the 5, and Alex in great scoring position.
Way to follow your blocks there.
Yeah, Connor got a little aided by Dallas O-line. This time, Canty barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, he's just kind of letting Alex do whatever he wants. Besides the one bad interception, he's been kind of in control with this game. He's got to change it up just a little.
Yeah, just a little bit. You got to make some adjustments.
I don't see Alex, throwing another pass that is going to be even remotely close to intercepted. So you're going to have to make him get to like a 3rd and long or something like that. And, all out blitz on first down.
Yeah, I completely agree. You've got to sell out on those early downs and just hope that you get him in a position where he has to throw it. Because, if you ever look at the stats, Alex, at least in the regular season, has phenomenal passer rating, phenomenal efficiency. He's always got very few interceptions. He barely ever makes a mistake. As Hooks gets some pressure, I think it was a user blitz there from 95. Able to knock that ball out.
Yeah, like you said, you'll see Banyan Canty will get 9 catches a game. He's just gonna dump it off and then hopefully waiting for you to open it up one time for him.
Mm-hmm. As Fordham goes down. that's a injury on the Dallas defense, and looks like he's not getting up very well, so probably out for the game at the very least. 3rd and 6. David Hooks drops back in the gun. Flushes to his right. He's got room for a first down and some more for the 36.
It's tough because there's a B was coming open. Like, it just seems like Connor's not really seeing the field right now. I want to see some more like read options with Hooks. Like, why do you have a 90-speed quarterback if you're not going to use him?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not college football QB movement,
No.
but it is still pretty good. And you know, under the right scheme, Hooks can flourish.
Yeah, I think you just kind of like it neutralizes inside stuff a little bit, and you get that defender if he follows that running back down. You get 5-10 yards. Like,
Mm-hmm.
See how he finishes this half. I want to see 3 points out of Connor.
Hooks stands like a statue, able to throw the drag route. His only his 5th attempt of the first half. 3 for 5 for David Hooks.
Oh no, please not draw.
Yeah, this is one of the worst play calls in Madden ever since they. It is a screen. It is. Oh my goodness! As Micah Parsons picks up the fumble, easy touchdown. Waltzes his way in, and man, this Dallas defense with the pressure, quick turnover, just opened up this ball game.
That's tough. It's real tough. And I'll borrow a page from Warren's playbook. He hates plays that just make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
And just like every play should have a reason why you're running it. Like, let's not just be like cute. Like, oh, this might work in real life. Like, gotta have a reason why you're running these plays. And I don't agree with the middle screen there because it's not a good play regardless.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, QB draw from that formation would have been better.
I'd rather see QB draw with the slowest quarterback we have.
Yeah. And Nico says yikes, and yeah, it's a unfortunate turnover there.
But Connor's a champion. I can see him bouncing back. You know, if he can get a touchdown here, and he's got to go out a little bit.
Absolutely. Super Bowl 29 champion. We are obviously very far from season 29, but once a champion, always a champion. And Connor, you know he's always capable of making a playoff run with the right circumstances, but he's got to make plays. He's got to make it happen.
Dan, I do have to leave you for a minute. I gotta go save some lives. I will be back.
Sure.
Sorry for leaving you. I will.
That is okay. Thank you, Steele, for being here at least for the beginning. Hopefully we see you back. We do have 3 people in chat. I don't see any chat list, but if anyone wants to say hello, I'm here. As Connor throws it to Justin Jefferson on the left-hand side, he has multiple people open and picks his number 1 receiver for the entire cycle down to the 19-yard line.
Large dog.
David Hooks in the gun, dumps it off to Robert Ryan. 15-yard line, out of bounds. 25 seconds to go. 1 timeout. So Connor, the playbook is open here. You can do a lot of things.
We could probably get some heirlooms from the neighbors and give us the dogs. Right out.
David Hooks, good pocket, steps up, slides down into the.
Connor, is this your coach?
Final time.
Come on, Tom.
As we have some chatter in the background.
There's jackets are back here. Beef jerky's back here too.
David Hooks in the gun. Good pocket, but he gets down. Does he have enough time to get a spike off? Yes, he does. Luckily, with 4 seconds to go, and He's going to bring out the field goal unit. That is a good decision. You don't want to risk losing 3 points here. As it will be 21-10 to end this half. And Connor does a very smart thing. I've seen people do this in real life with 1 second to go. The optimal decision is to do an onside kick. This is a great situational football decision by Connor. Because it is 21-10 at halftime. Alex is 13-4 Dallas Cowboys on the road as the Vikes against the 4 seed, the 8 and 9 Minnesota led by Connor Rice. 2 Better League OGs, 2 brothers for life. We will be Boston brothers.
I knew that daughter, that little girl, she's like 4 years old. The mayor that came up for a fucking report. No, you can't hurt that dog. The bear, I think I'll take this.
We're gonna need to steal.
That's a real video.
Yeah, we're gonna need to steal. Somebody tell me. As Alex has paused the game and continues to be paused for whatever reason, we'll just sit here and talk. How is everyone on this fine Wednesday afternoon? We are 4:28 on the East Coast. And we're back. So Connor does take the second half kickoff. I actually did not see what happened. It looks like it was a pretty poor return down to the 13-yard line, and another loss of yardage on the read option. Alex's D-line blowing up any kind of running game, or really anything so far, ever since the first drive. Robert Byron takes it for 3rd and 8. So, down 2 scores, Connor really can, by the word of the law, go for it if he does not convert. But regardless, still a big 3rd and 8 here. He needs yards as he gets Justin Jefferson. Beautiful read on the out route down to the 40-yard line. That will move the chains. Play action from under center. Dumps it off to Brian. Good stick work there by Connor. Moves it past midfield for another first down. Looks like Connor's just trying to mix things up, changing some of his personnel here. Change it. Looked like he wanted to get the best player in the slot for the jet sweep. The jet touch pass, McNeil gets blown up behind the line of scrimmage. So that did not turn out to be much. But it is a 2nd and 11. Maddie farewell tour, yes. Connor Connor's one of those guys who could be his final Madden game ever if college football, exists and thrives. And I hope it's not a Madden League farewell tour. Alex, commissioner of Madden, we all know and love Alex. He really wishes Madden is here to stay, and we do have dedicated people who are willing to play Madden for a long time. So hopefully that does not happen. As Justin Jefferson beats his man over the top for quite an easy touchdown, does the gritty. And Connor will go for 2. Actually, he will pick the extra point. Never mind. Looked like he considered going for 2, but maybe decided there was a lot of time left in this game. I think he's pretty content with keeping this a 4-point deficit with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. We will see Alex for the first time in honestly quite a long time. Connor had a long drive to cap off the half and just scored a touchdown. Had a nice drive to score, so Alex has given up 10 unanswered points without seeing the ball. And Desmond Ridder will take over. And that is a nice drag route to Gills, able to get some separation. Ridder is 12 for 12 with 1 interception. Nice to see that bug still exists. Gills really small, gritty slot receiver. Ridder, nice pocket presence, able to step back just enough to dump it off to Canty. Pass midfield to the 45 leads to a 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Striker, 3.
Ritter's going to make some adjustments at the line. This time hands it off to Canty with an 0-1 trap right up the middle. You know what? Alex has had some success on like these dives and traps out of under center. I have never had success, even for one play, running straight up the middle, at least in Madden 24, like that. So he must have maybe some better run blocking, superior offensive lineman than I do. Or just knows when to call these plays better than I do. But that does set up a 3rd and 1. Alex bleeding a lot of clock off in this third quarter. Trying to separate himself in this ball game. Desmond Ridder on the deep cross to Gills for a touchdown. That was a huge play there to extend this lead to 11 points, pending an Evan McPherson extra point, and that goes through. So the score is now 28-17. Dallas Cowboys. There will be no return there from Connor this time. David Hooks needs to answer. This Vikings team just got hit in the mouth, and who knows if they can recover. Oh, that is a wheel route. Bad read there. Looking for number 80, but that's double coverage. I don't know what he was seeing there. He had Justin Jefferson on the dig up the middle, but that was not to be. But it falls harmlessly A 2nd and 10 run does not do much. Leads to a 3rd and 9. And I'm sure we'll see David Hooks once again try and pass his way for a 1st down. Nope, it is a run. Robert firing does not get a 1st down. Ooh, that was a very, very tough sequence. Running into his line, Justin Teely style, but is a hurry up, quick out route to McNeil for the 1st down. So no harm there for Connor. He's able to continue this drive and stay within striking distance in this ball game. Now, last season of a cycle, a lot of there's an element of passion here in this last season. You want to say goodbye to your team that you built throughout the cycle, your division, your everything like that. And Connor, as we stated before, he's done with Madden. As long as CFB is, a viable league, which we're better league. We'll figure it out. It's going to be a good league. So we can say this is maybe Connor's final game ever in Madden. A man who has played hundreds of games. A bet close to 1,000 games, really, in his better league history. On the Madden side of things. As Robert Bryant, with another nice game on the inside zone, and this will take us to the 4th quarter. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm no Connor. I do not have the capacity to scream this, but please put your fours in the chat for one of the final times of Madden 24. We have 6 viewers in the chat. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you, Nico, for the 4. It is a very good ball game. 28-17. David Hooks trying to lead his team an 11-point deficit. Hands it off to Brian. He's not gained much, and you don't know how many possessions you'll get, so you want to make the most of this drive. I would not say it's 4-down territory because it is still it would still be a 1-possession game, but 7 or 8 points would be wonderful here on this drive. And Ryan did not get the 1st down. Another run. And we'll see what Connor does here on 3rd down. 3rd and 1. Looks like he will go in some kind of strong, close formation under center. He will look to pass. Does snap the ball. Justin Jefferson, good read on the out route outside. Connor with another methodical drive here. Taking what the defense is giving him on every down. Gets into a gun tight. Making some adjustments. Finally snaps the ball. And the pressure does come in this time. Number 30, whoever that was, came up on the corner blitz. A really good time blitz there by Alex. Connor was not expecting it, and that was very close to being another big-time turnover. Or at the very least, a big-time sack. Hook starts off in the empty gun. This time, audibles to a pass. He did double team, but he will fire to Jefferson on the corner. And that was risky, but it is an incompletion. Leads to a 3rd and 10. As I stated before, not necessarily 4-down territory here. We still have plenty of time to go. 6 minutes in the game. But converting here would help Connor score a lot. That is a complete dime to Justin Jefferson. It looked like it was a pick. Instead, dives for a touchdown. The 99 overall receiver from day one with a beautiful catch. Able to keep Connor in this ball game. And he will go for two this time. With a toss end around. Kind of a cute gadgety play. Pitch wide receiver reverse. But Alex's defense sees right through it. And it remains a 5-point game. Gillis takes the kickoff down to the 22-yard line. And we will see Desmond Ridder try and put this game away. This is always, in my opinion, one of the high-pressure drives you can make in a big-time game. You're up within one possession. Defense really wants to be aggressive here and get a stop. You don't really want to turn the ball over, but you don't want to give it away in any circumstances. So there is a balance here between aggressiveness and, conservativeness while still trying to score. As Ridder, that is not what he's looking for. Interception by McKenzie. And what a bad pick by Alex. Not the kind of way you want to start that drive. As Connor, for the first time all day since the first quarter, is in position to take the lead. As that is a deep dig to Hill. And Connor is cooking. He is cooking. He's in great position. Great momentum here for the 8 and 9 Minnesota Vikings. Trying to pull off a monster upset as Robert Ryan in the end zone takes the lead. 29-28 with 5:01 to go. 2-point conversion. David hooks. Throws an interception. David Powell, beautiful piece of work. Did have a drag on the right-hand side, but completely missed it. Forced that one there. And once again, another failed 2-point conversion for Connor. Let's see if that comes back to bite him. But regardless, a huge turn of events leads to Connor take the lead. But this time, Gillis bumps it out outside, and that lead only lasted 10 seconds. Because Alex now returned it for a touchdown. Gillis with the return of his life. With a big turn of events. So now Alex will go for kills. Ridder making a few adjustments. Throws it to CeeDee Lamb, and that is a completion. 2-point conversion is good. It is a 7-point game. So now Connor went from being in command of this game to now back in a deficit, and David Hooks will have to make another drive. Does Connor have another drive in him to tie this game? Who knows? Who knows? In what could be his final Madden game ever, he's got to go out with a bang. You know he's going to give it his all.
Okay, ready?
Hooks hands it off to Robert Bryant. Can Bryant break one loose? And that was one defender away from changing this ball game yet again. But a loss, it is down to the 36-yard line, his own 36. And that is a great start to the drive. Hooks drops back, does not have anyone in risky throw to the running back on man coverage. That is not really what he wanted to do, but it falls down incomplete. And that is a screen to McNeil, but a potential penalty, either holding or a legal man downfield. It is a legal man downfield. As right guard Rob Crowder not helping the cause. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a really good game here. Halfway through the fourth quarter, McNeil on the drag gets past around 50 to his own 48-yard line. And David Hooks showing his efficiency, making really good reads outside of a couple, but doing a great job in what could be his last game ever in Madden 24. A screen to Brian, who really did Justin Jefferson than the entire Minnesota Vikings offense. David Hooks hands it off to Brian once again. This time does not get much. It's a good deal by Alex. Able to blow up that stretch. And what must be 4 down territory here for Connor. A big 3rd and 3. Hooks gets it to Monroe, but it is knocked out. Leads to a 4th and 3, and he will quickly call the play of his desire. David Hooks quickly snaps the ball, throws it to Forrest. Not what you're looking for. Can Forrest take this all the way for 6? Forrest, number 28, all the way for a touchdown. And the DST for the Dallas Cowboys on back-to-back moments between the kickoff return and the pick 6 on the ensuing drive have scored once again, 43-29. Might be kind of a scoregami type of box score here. But now David Hooks has to put the pedal to the metal. Go balls out here with over 3 minutes to go. He's got to go hurry up. Try and get whatever he can. Converts it, and my screen froze for a second, but we're back. And oh my goodness, the interior pressure gets to him, and that is an expensive timeout from Connor. That is not ideal. Not ideal moment to call a timeout, especially down by 2 possessions, but a rather necessary one after the sack. Clock's going to be bleeding anyway. Needs whatever he can on that run. Now he's got to sling it again. Can he find a man? He gets Monroe. Splits the defense to the 32. Can he get one more snap before the 2-minute warning? No, he cannot. So Connor's in a very tough position, having already used his timeout. The game is not necessarily mathematically over. He does not get an onside kick, but a A lot's got to go right for him. He's got to score a touchdown. First things first is he gets sacked on that first play. Hurries up. Hits Jefferson yet again. And great play to get it out of bounds. And David Hooks is hurt. David Hooks is down. That is a big, big injury in what could be the final play of his cycle. In Malone, we'll find out who this is. Owen Malone, the rookie out of Texas, with his first play of the game. Throws a dot on the corner out, and Connor doing the nerdy analytics, go for two here, down by 8 points. And for the third time in this football game, the Vikings have not converted a 2-point conversion. And the onside kick goes into Dallas' hands. And personally, I don't like the onside in any circumstances unless you have to, because you're basically in field goal range in Madden 24 in this position. You have to run commit, because if he gains anything past midfield, it is going to be like a pretty good field goal. This ain't CFB 25, but that was a very good first play, able to blow up RJ Canty. And McGowan on the jet touch, able to gain some yards. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the ball game. It is over. Clock is running with just over a minute to go. Connor has no way to stop the clock to prevent Alex from winning this game. Desmond Ridder, the starting QB, will take the kneel down. Don't you love that, folks, when the starter finishes the job? And the dream run that was promoted by few of Connor Rice ending his Madden career with a losing record, yet making a playoff run, comes to a screeching halt in the first round of the playoffs. Congratulations to Alex. He will be moving on to the divisional round. The clock will tick to 0. We'll see if we can get anyone here in the post game, as we do have both of these gentlemen here in the booth. It is just me now. Steele had to go, but it is a final score of 43-35. And I guess this time just get into the booth. Alex, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on your wild card victory. You are moving on to the divisional round. Who knows who you will play? But regardless, you have won. Take us through the game. Tell us your thoughts.
Definitely a little rusty. I feel like I haven't played Madden in probably about 2 weeks with all the late season sims and force wins and whatnot. Just glad I had the defense and special teams firing all cylinders today. Had a great pass rush. I made 2 mistakes, threw right to a defender twice, but with that still completed 94% of my passes. Thought I was very efficient outside of those 2 mistakes RJ Canty was eating. We just had a very good, efficient West Coast offense rolling, and I thought it was a great game out of Connor. Great fight. I stayed calm after that second pick, and he took the lead, and then Paul Gillis just houses it. He had one in him. He was getting those boosts, those last 3 kickoffs. I felt it coming. He's finally got that seam. Take the lead.
I love that. I was gonna ask you just about that sequence because Connor got that pick and he took a 1 point lead, and it looked like you had to just kind of make a money drive out of it right after that, and then it just completely shifted. You got the kick return for a touchdown, got the 2 point conversion. You were feeling it on defense. You got that pick six, and I mean at that point the game felt over. So big props to you for coming up through those plays on special teams and then defense later. As I will transition to Connor, the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, just played his final game with his Vikings. Connor, take us through the game, and then I got one more question.
Yeah, great game to Alex. That is some of the best he's played against me in a long time. Like he said, he made 2 mistakes. Canty, the gang. I'm genuinely really proud of how I played. I mean, as everyone who has been watching the Vikings the past 3 seasons knows, I have really kind of fallen off after the first 2.5 seasons. I've really struggled to find my form in this game. I went into this game knowing that I was going to have to be efficient, knowing that, the deep shots, some of the standard routes, with this fearsome pass rush with the secondaries weren't necessarily going to be there. So I went in with a specific game plan, mostly executed it. I'm kicking myself very much for that deep post route I threw in the fourth quarter that ended up being a pick six. That was the one time I really kind of got away from my game plan, kind of let the pressure of the moment get to me, and it resulted in a pick six. And you combine that with the fumble six when Micah Parsons got the strip sack, allowing 2 defensive touchdowns is not going to win you a lot of games, especially when Apps is playing as efficient as that. Josh Douglas, I'm going to miss him. He's my second favorite AI player of all time behind Banyard. It's too bad that he got hurt today. It's tough to go out like that, but I am proud of how I played, proud of being a part of this league, and I hope the rest of the playoffs go well because I thought that was a really good game to kick off.
Yeah. Actually, I have one more question about the game specifically. What was up with that lateral on the first interception? Were you trying to get saucy, or was that a mistake?
Oh my God, no. Have you ever had a moment where mid-play you lose control of your fingers?
Yeah.
You just press a random button, or I got the interception. I was like, oh shit, and then my left index finger just flew over to the left bumper and pressed it as soon as I lateraled it. I was like, oh my God, thankfully I won. I mean, I guess it's kind of a 50-50 ball. Thank God I won the 50-50 ball. I was able to keep it. That was unfortunate. That was a misclick. And then me coming out of an onside kick at the end of the first half, that was actually a misclick too. I wanted to come in here and say, no, that was 10,000 IQ to prevent the kick return, but that was a misclick too. And I didn't have any timeouts to, get in a regular kickoff stance. But no, I mean, that playoff losses suck. They all suck. There's no silver lining to losing in the playoffs. But I, again, am proud of how I played. I think Alex played really well, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the playoffs.
For sure. And I just have one more big picture question here for you, Connor. I have the stats here. You 375 wins, 344 losses, 2 ties. That amounts to 721 games, 43 seasons. Is this what we just saw, the final Madden game of Connor Rice's Better League career?
Well, let's see if I can schedule these out of conference games. We'll see if the college football league can get off the ground. But if all of the, I won't even say all, if most of the big issues right now go away with college football dynasty, if we can get this thing off the ground and rolling, then yes, that was my final Madden game. And honestly, Alex brought me into this league with a Reddit post. People who were here back in Madden 18 know that was the first true deep playoff run I made that ended, to Alex in the NFC Championship. I can't remember what season that was, but it ended to him in the NFC Championship. So if this is how it went out, then, couldn't have gone out to a better guy. And I'm proud of my Madden career. It's kind of weird to talk about that in the past tense, but I'm very proud of my Madden career.
Yeah. Obviously, not going away from the community. We got college football kicking off. It's going to be a great time for all of us. I really hope the league, as much as I've said in the chat, I really hope the league thrives and we really have 2 both co-leagues that continue to thrive. And I know Alex and everyone else
They will.
shares the same sentiment. I just wanted to say to you guys, you know, better league, great community, great brotherhood. I can't wait to see both of you tomorrow. I mean, it's gonna, um, it's almost like you guys get to have a debriefing over this playoff game, you know, tomorrow night at dinner, wherever we go. Um, just want to thank you guys, thank everyone, and congrats to Alex for continuing his playoff run. Those Cowboys look pretty good in the final season of the cycle. Let's continue the Madden League, boys. I know we just started playing a new game. It has been kind of fun, but we are a competitive group and we're a passionate group, and I really hope we continue this Madden tradition. Season 52, a champion will be crowned, and I can't wait to see how the rest of these playoffs turn out. So, thank you guys very much. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Connor, for coming in here. Thank you to the few viewers who were stayed with us the whole way through. Thank you to Steele for hanging out for the first half. And it's time to sign off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It'll be fun.
Yes, sir.